Hello everyone, I have another review. This particular review is from Church Bible Publishers. They sent me a review copy, which I am very appreciative of that. This is their King James Version large print in an iron calfskin. I guess you would call this a brown, almost looks a little tan. You'll notice right away as you grab it that you have the spinal hubs right there, a total of 5. 2 bookmarks. You do have the gold guild all the way around. Love my guild. And you'll also notice right away that, whew, look at that. That's a calf. I can do this with most of my goatskin Bibles, but very rare I can do this with a calfskin Bible that I have. So I really like how supple this is. It is a synthetic leather for the interior, but it is also edge lined. So you know it's going to be quality, and look at that perimeter stitching. Beautiful. Love the fact that they did the perimeter stitching. I wish more people would take that in consideration. I'm going to go ahead and open it up right away. You do have your presentation page. That's pretty good. You have your records, children, marriages, and they also have, you have your deaths right there. There you are, sorry. Intro sheet. Now, one thing that I really appreciate, they do this with a lot of their King James Bibles, Church Bible Publishers does, is this. The translators to the readers from the 1611 King James Version. And they go through and they explain what their intent was doing as far as making the King James Version, what they were trying to accomplish, why they did it, etc. Very helpful, particularly if you're into church Bible history, and I mean church Bible history, as far as how the Bibles were developed over time. You had Tyndale, you had Wycliffe, you have all those guys prior to King James Version. And they also have Letter to King James and Eaton of the Bible. Now, this Bible is a large print, like I mentioned. It is a 12-point font. It is red letter, and it is a text only. There are no references, footnotes, aids, book introduction, study helps, none of that stuff in the text. There's an encyclopedia in the back. I'll show that to you in a little bit here. There are some maps. That's it. So you're not going to be distracted as you're reading with all the different types of helps that are out there, dictionary, definitions, cross-references, study aids, historical background stuff, none of that. You're just getting the King James Version text. That's all you get. And as I mentioned earlier, that it is also a red letter. And there's your red. Definitely more red. I've seen some that are closer to a pink, but this is more red. And it does pop, which is nice. Separates it very well. Sometimes it's hard to tell, which I have to go back and comment about that. This particular text, the black ink that they use is bold enough where you can actually read it. And what I mean by that is sometimes the bold, I should say the ink on the black, isn't as bold as it could be. So you get a little bit of an eye strain because the ink is a little lighter. This is actually dark, so you can read it from a distance, which is nice. Yes, I know it's 12 point, but even I've seen some that are 10, 11 point, and the ink is just light enough. You're going, what was that? That's a little annoying. There's a concordance. Not exhaustive, but decent. I mean, it should serve most purposes well. If you're just looking for maybe a few cross-references in a particular subject or whatnot, but trying not to really do a whole lot of digging. Maybe a word study in terms of where the word is used in a particular setting and passage. The one thing that I was surprised about, let me find them here for you guys, these maps are just gorgeous. I mean, look at that. Look how gorgeous that is. I've seen some color maps and the color is super light. Obviously you can tell the difference in the color, but this guy right here, they put some effort into making some maps that are beautiful as far as the color go, drawing attention to the differences there. I mean, that is some quality work. They're not skimping on ink to save money. And just in and of itself, I mean, this particular Bible right here, from Church Bible Publishers, I think their website says it's 75 bucks. I mean, large print 12 point with maps like that, iron calfskin, $75, that's pretty stinking good. I'll put a link in the description so you guys can actually go look at this yourself. I'm not a KJV guy most of the time. I actually go to a KJV church, but it's not something that is pushed very hard. It's just the version people prefer. But I'll tell you what, if more people out there produce Bibles like this that are affordable, economical, but are built to last, man, that'd be nice. But, you know, it is what it is. I hope this review helps. I am very impressed with the Church Bible Publishers. And if you are looking for a King James Version Bible that's quality, it's not going to break your bank, but also helps a local. These guys are local. I mean, by local, what I mean is they're not some massive organization. It's just a small shop that does these. Go for it. Give it a go. I mean, I think you're going to be very, very pleased with the product that Church Bible Publishers puts out for a Bible. And, you know, they're not trying to compete with the Zondervan or Thomas Nelson in that sense. But you're getting some quality stuff. And they take some time and some effort to put together a great resource for people who like a King James Version Bible. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to post them below, and I'll have another review for you at another time.